And just in time for Mother's Day, the KZI9 Sports crew is rolling out a new segment for our weekend sports cast. KZI9 Sports producer Ronald Clark has the first installment of The Weekend Warrior.
About 7 months after watching a friend compete in a triathlon, Leslie Thomas bought a bike of her own, and she's been riding towards her goals ever since.
For me, it's the challenge of being able to accomplish a certain distance. So I started off really what I thought was a moderate distance, so like 20 miles. And then from there, I would, try to go like 30 miles and then 40 miles. And then I just kept pushing myself. I want to do more. And then once I could do the distance, I wanted to be able to do it faster each time. So then that's what started pushing me, was now I want to go for speed. It's not just endurance. Now I want to be able to be with the fast group.
That's when Leslie joined a bike club, which later became known as Eugene Velo. And along with it came many trips through the ribbon.
Sometimes when I finish, the first thought is, am I going to throw up? But most of the time, it's like this natural high that I have. Like any pain that I felt is gone after I've crossed the finish line. It's like, I've done this.
But it isn't all about crossing the finish line for Leslie. This weekend during the Mohawk Metric Century in Armitage Park, she didn't cross the line on her bike due to cramping. She tells me there's another feeling inside of her that fuels this passion.
To me, it means freedom. There's definitely a feeling of freedom when you're on the bike. You're away from, it's a stress reliever. It's a way to feel more connected to nature. I can't think of a better way for me to experience Lane County and the beautiful parks we have and the riverfronts we have. Roads that maybe most of us only drive on a car, we can see on a bike, and you see things that you wouldn't notice when you're in your car.
So over the years, you suffered, many injuries, some from the sport, some from not from the sport. Why is it important to you to continue to get back up on the bike?
The biggest reason it's important for me to get back to the bike is that my children expect me to be back out there, and they encourage me to be back out there. A lot of times my kids are my motivation, because I want them to be able to see that even though I have a full-time job, sometimes it requires me to work almost 50 hours a week, but that I want them to see that I make time for me. I make time to take care of myself. And I want them to see that their mom lives a healthy lifestyle. And I'm hoping that through what I do as a cyclist or other, athletic endeavors that I have, that they're going to be motivated to do the same as they grow up.
Her daughter is graduating high school this year and will be attending the University of Oregon in the fall. Her son, he'll be turning 13 and starting the 8th grade. And just like their mother on her bike, she hopes they too will be riding towards their goals. Reporting in Eugene, Ronald Clark, KZI9 Sports.